Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Please join me in our opening prayer. The energy of love is within us and is us. Whole and complete is the I am that we are. We awaken to the truth of our being. We will this be done within and without. And may we come to recognize that we receive all that we give. We know that we have forgiven ourselves when we forgive others of all grievances held within our minds. May we not be led into temptation by the voice of separation, but instead may we transcend all illusions. For ours is the power, love, and peace of Christ consciousness found within each of us, who is but the perfect extension of the one mind and heart that is shared by all, and is our birthright as the holy extension of love itself. Our affirmation of faith. We believe in one God, the author and energy of all life, whose love sustains the universe and all things found within it. And our 5 Christ principles. 1. There is only one energy in the universe. That energy is love, at all times active in everyone, everywhere. 2. We are the divine energy of love, and that energy is found throughout the universe and in all things, whether seen or unseen. 3. We create our experiences by what we choose to think, feel, and believe, thereby establishing our responsibility for our own choices. 4. Through opening our heart center, we connect with the energy of love and bring out the Christ within us. 5. We express our desire to be of service when we live and demonstrate Christ consciousness in all our affairs.
Thank you, Ms. Penny. And thank you to everyone who is here, to those who are watching, and to those who will watch later in the week. Thank you for joining us here at the Church of Christ Consciousness, for we are here for those who are truly ready to live the truth of their being. Today, I've titled this talk, The Power of Belief. And I want you to realize there is a universal law, and it states this: we experience what we believe to be true about ourselves, others, and the world around us. And I hope you caught that. We experience what we believe to be true. I'd like to start with a story from the Bible. Jesus was in Jerusalem at a home of one of his disciples when a Roman tribune walked up. And everybody, of course, got really quiet because it was a Roman and they were all Jewish. Now, it was a tribune, not a centurion. To us, a tribune would be like a lieutenant, all right? Because this tribune had men that he was responsible for, Roman soldiers. One of the disciples brought him into the house, and of course it got quiet. And Jesus was speaking to the disciples, and he turned towards the door, and he saw the Roman tribune. The tribune walked in and fell to his knees. And he said, "Lord." Yes, the Roman tribune called him Lord. The tribune went on to say that one of his male house servants, whom he dearly cared about, was sick and dying. and it was a young man. And he was there to ask Jesus to heal him. Jesus asked him to stand. And Jesus said, "Take me to him." And the tribune said, "I am not worthy, for I am a Roman, and you will be uncomfortable in my house." But then listen to what the tribune said next. "Lord, say the words, and he will be healed. Say it, and it will be done." Well, the tribune had seen Jesus perform other miracles. So he believed it was possible. The tribune went on to tell Jesus how much this young boy meant to him, that he was loved like he was his own child. And Jesus stepped forward, and without questioning, Jesus said, "By your faith, it is done." By your faith, in other words, by your belief, it is done. The tribune thanked Jesus profusely, began to cry, and exited. And we do know that when he got home, he found his servant completely healed. Jesus turned to his disciples and he said, "Not in all of Israel have I seen such faith, such belief. No one here believes as did he." Now, I challenge you. Go look for yourself in the Bible. Every time Jesus performed a miracle, he didn't take credit for it. When he healed someone, it wasn't him healing, it was their faith, their belief that he could heal them. And he would always say, "It was your faith, your belief that healed you." Again, the universal law, we experience what we believe to be true about ourselves, others, and the world around us. That Roman tribune believed in his entire being that all Jesus had to do was to say the word, and his servant would be healed. I'd like to share another story, personal one. I have a friend she has a friend who had asked about a shoulder problem. For my friend's friend was having a problem with her shoulder and it was hurting real bad. And she asked me if it could be healed. And I said, "If you believe it can be healed, you can heal it." Well, my friend ended up with a resentment because her friend went to the doctor and it was healed. And I was like, "Okay. Did your friend believe that the doctor could heal her?" "Well, yes, but she didn't heal herself." I said, "She was healed according to her belief. She believed that the doctor could help her and believed that the doctor would, and her shoulder got better and the pain went away." Again, it's about belief. For what we believe to be true is what we will experience. So many times I have people say, I don't understand why this didn't happen. I prayed, I believed. And I will always answer, did you believe with absolute certainty? Did you have any doubt? For doubt is the killer of belief. It is said that more dreams die from doubt than they do from mistakes being made. If we believe, if we truly believe in something, we will experience it. We will see it. For that is the law. But what creates a belief? What creates the beliefs that we have? Our thoughts and feelings are what creates a belief. And once a belief has been made, we store it within our subconscious. And then when we experience the belief, that belief is now strengthened within us. And the stronger the belief, the more we will experience it. The deeper the experience will even be. It is why I often say to people, if you are trying to change a belief, then you must deny the old belief and affirm the new one. Again, you must deny the old belief and affirm the new one. And I want you to think of it like justice scales. For if you believe that you are unworthy of having something, or that there's lack in your life, but yet you are asking for something and you believe that you can have it, if your the belief in lack, or your belief in unworthiness of having it outweighs your belief that you can have it, then you will continue to experience the lack, and it will not show up, because that's the law. See, we must first deny the old belief and affirm the new one. And recognize Jesus told us this as well, that when we ask for something, we are to believe that it is ours, and we are to feel it, see it, and give thanks. For when we ask for something and we believe that it is ours, there's the thought. When we feel it, that brings in now the heart, so the mind and heart are united, and we give thanks as we see it in our mind coming to us. We can have all things, for we are told that it is God's good pleasure to give us everything. Yet we're the ones who believe that we're not worthy. We believe so deep in lack that we can't begin to even grasp how that thing could be ours. And all we have to do is believe, just as that Roman tribune believed. For when we believe, truly believe, it is done. We will see it. we will experience it. But we must believe with absolute certainty. In other words, we must feel it to the depth of our being. Belief is a powerful thing. Belief is what absolutely creates everything that we see and experience. Our belief creates everything. Again, do you believe, though, that you're worthy? Do you believe in the possibility of miracles? If you don't believe that you're worthy, and if you don't believe in the possibility of miracles, then how are you going to see one? It's impossible. You don't believe it. The universe says, well, you don't believe? Yeah. You won't see one. It's when you believe, as the Roman tribune did, who said, just say the word and it will be done. Recognize, you must say the word and it will be done. And it's done according to your faith, your belief. But it has to be solid. It has to be firm, without doubt, without any doubt at all. Again, belief is powerful, for it truly does create everything we see and experience. If you don't believe, you won't see and you won't experience. Believe. And I will close with this. When you truly believe with certainty, and there is no doubt, we call that trust. That's trust. So when you trust, there's no doubt. There's a knowing that what you ask for will be given. That's the law. Thank you. And now, if you would, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment and meditate. If you would, put your feet on the floor, close your eyes, let the tension in your shoulders go. Just sit there in peace for just a moment. For whatever is disturbing you, you can pick back up. It's yours. But in this moment, I want you to clear your mind. I want you to take 3 deep breaths with me. On the inhale, think to yourself, I believe. And on the exhale, in truth. On the inhale, I believe. And on the exhale, in love. And on the inhale again, I believe. And on the exhale, that all good things come my way. Take just a moment and reflect on your beliefs. Don't judge them. Just become observant of them. If you find one that is keeping you from having or being all that you desire, you want, and that you are, you can take care of it. But for this moment, just observe them and be at peace. Now, as we come back into this moment, this place, this space, this time, we do so with a greater understanding that our beliefs create what we see and experience. Things don't just randomly happen. They happen by design. They happen by our beliefs. So as you go this week, know that you are the creator of what you see and experience by what you believe to be true about yourself, the world, and others as well. And until next Sunday, have a great week, and we'll see you then. Thank you.